It was like a good 30 seconds.
God,
I was waiting for somebody to notice.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Who was 30 seconds? Never mind.
Brit's longest encounter that was intimate lasted 30 seconds.
She does not look impressed.
I'm not saying anything.
Well, this awkward silence is fun.
Yeah, we were like
Deadass.
totally having a good time like 2 minutes ago.
Hey, this is a great time. Fuck you.
I know.
Is that what you said?
Whole 30 seconds.
30 seconds. You're having fun, damn it. We're being intimate. You love this.
God.
Jesus.
All right, 1 second.
This is the
Entertain
most
yourselves
fun
for a
you've
minute.
ever had.
Okay. So, hi, everyone. I hope your weekend is doing great.
Yeah, it's almost over.
I hope
There's a glimpse into my mood.
I hope
Did you
it's
guys-
longer than 30 seconds.
Oh, thanks, Britt. Did you guys read any books this weekend?
I DNF'd one.
What?
City of Lies.
Oh,
Is that like not cool to do?
Well, everybody else seems to like it, and I know the author follows me on Twitter, so I felt bad, but I just could not get into it because it was really boring and was not moving. The pace was so slow.
Yeah, most everyone's an idiot, so I'm sure you're okay.
Sorry. Matt has the same complaints about the book he's reading now. Pretty
It's
sure.
hard when it's
No,
like
I don't.
No?
No.
Okay.
Your book is quite enjoyable. I like the way the dude looks in it.
The dude?
Well,
Oh,
here's the thing. I wrote a poem many moons ago about a small child who has like gashes down his face out of his eyeballs that look like tears.
okay.
And they just like ooze. And so I'm like, oh, that's just like my thing, but it really isn't.
oh, you mean
So-
Corbin?
Is that with Corbin, yeah.
Yeah.
The tears.
Yeah.
See?
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it. I love it. I want some more.
I'd like it
of
better.
Hey, no country.
Better.
Oh my god, who is that? What is that? Who is that?
I don't know. It sounds like a dying cat on a being. What?
You talking about the one that I was singing, or the one, whatever it is you were singing?
No, I was just doing it faster so I could get to a part I
Oh, it
remembered.
was Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim fucking Graw, dude.
Literally, the line she's saying is the name of the song.
Yeah, I know, but I couldn't think of who it was.
The artist. The artiste.
If it's country and it's someone between like 25 and 30-ish singing it, it's Tim McGraw or it's Garth Brooks.
Oh, Kenny Chesney was the guy I was talking to you about. The bald guy that's like Jimmy Buffett. Remember like a month ago we were having this
Kenny Chesney.
conversation?
When you said Kenny Chesney, I was thinking Brad Paisley, and I'm like, he's not bald.
Yeah, okay. We're on top of this shit today.
I don't think I've ever seen Kenny Chesney without the hat on.
That's probably why I was Kenny Chesney.
Yeah.
Pretty sure they all are kind of balding. Like Garth Brooks is bald too.
Does Tim McGraw have an album called Everywhere?
I don't know because I don't actually like Tim McGraw.
Oh. if that's
Dude.
what it's called, it's good.
Like
'Cause I don't really
60%
like him either.
of artists have an album called Everywhere.
I want to see the stats on that because I don't believe you.
You're right. It's closer to 62.
So
All right.
are we going to get some dim going or what?
Yeah.
So last we left, what was it? Aisling was bleeding out, I believe.
No. No. Stop this bullshit.
Shut your
Mr.
mouth.
DM.
Wow, potty mouth central over here.
Oh boy!
Are
All
we
right,
still
so
level
yeah,
3?
all right. Yes, you are still level 3.
Okay, got it. I like it. I love it.
Are you level 3? Hold on.
More of
We
it.
are
They said
level
we were
3.
level 3.
Yeah, you're level 3. That's right. Because you just got your college last level, right?
The college?
Sam did. Because I
We
think
got
that's
it
level 3 you
after
get
we fucked up the Giants.
I chose it
Yes.
before.
Yeah, well, you chose it before, but you actually have it now, like the first level. Okay. So yeah, so you guys are outside the tree line of the forest, outside of Staunbrook.
Yeah.
There is the 3 of you. There is Ursa, the Goliath woman, as well as Harlow and Genevieve, 2 residents of Brimcham, and you guys are heading to Staunbrook to essentially get help sent to Brimcham since giants destroyed the wall.
Yep.
So morning
Some
comes.
pregnant lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
Genevieve is pregnant.
Oh yeah, John's a girl.
You can call her Jenny.
Jim?
Jenny.
Jenny.
Oh. I'm gonna call her
And
Prego.
so you're outside Staunbrook. It's early morning-ish, like probably it's morning, and the city is just beyond the limits. You can see it's just over the hill, and your conundrum now is that you've been informed that honey badger's probably not going to be welcomed with open arms in that community. So, what would you like to do?
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Just did.
Why did you let me pick a bugbear if everyone hates bugbears?
Because you wanted to play a bugbear.
Okay, got it. All right.
It's your own damn fault.
You did pretty good.
Am I waiting here and you guys are going to get me a cloak?
Is that what you want us to do?
Well, is that what you want to do?
It doesn't matter what we want to do because it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll stay here. You guys go into town and have fun.
And acquire a disguise.
Yeah. And just remember your old friend Honey out here, shivering in the cold.
You have your fur.
All alone.
You have your
on the
fur.
lonely hill.
You'll survive.
Yeah. I'm a fighter.
I hope Honey Badger doesn't expect Jackie to pay for the cloak because...
Yeah, really, you should fork over some money and
Ursa's
only
got
for our
it.
trouble, but also for the disguise itself.
Well, first you got to get pregnant and her friend in the town too. But Ursa told me on authority, if that works in this situation, that she's going to take care of any expenses that go on today.
Ursa actually volunteers to stay back with you as they go into town to get the cloak.
Hell yeah, she does.
So fork over the dough, sir.
Can you steal something?
I can steal from you.
No, like, are you guys like, okay, what are you? You're a, okay.
She's a rogue.
No, she's a bard.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm a criminal class.
I don't think I have any money. Oh, but your criminal class?
Both
You're a
of them
criminal
are.
class bard?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm sure you have some money on you somewhere.
I have, oh, actually, I have 40 gold pieces.
Awesome.
And that's it. All my other money's gone.
That's still more than I have.
Yeah.
So if I gave you guys the 40 gold, am I going to get it back?
How about you just give us 20 for our trouble and for the disguise?
Okay, you're gonna do it because we're buddies and we're on a trip together. But the disguise, if you have to buy it, I'll give you 20 gold pieces.
Are any of you proficient with / have a disguise kit?
I do not.
I'm supposed to, but I got a poisoner's kit because I'm a dumbass.
I know.
I have the entertainer's pack, and that's it.
Okay.
I know that Zeragar does,
me a
but
quote?
not Jackie.
Trigger's not in this room though.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
so yeah,
the
then,
only
yeah,
reason
you're
why
gonna
I'm
need
being
help.
weird right now is because I don't trust Jargar in the other game. So even though we're sharing a bed,
Ooh, plot twist.
not really. I'm just trying to make that silly dragon person not think oh, fuck, it's raining. God damn it.
Can you send some to Oregon, please?
Oh, it's like pouring rain. It's like Florida out here, guys. I'm sorry. I'll mute me. You guys figure something out.
I guess we're heading into the town then.
Yeah, so are we gonna go buy Honey Badger a cloak?
I don't really see what other options we have.
Yeah.
So he's giving you a bunch of gold.
I don't think he is
20
until after
gold.
we come back.
20 gold.
I'll give you 20 gold because I trust you guys.
Okay. That's a deal.
Okay. I'm just looking at the price of stuff, and yeah, all right.
Great.
Yeah, common clothes cost about 5 silver pieces.
He doesn't need to know that.
Nope.
Shopping spree.
I can hear you guys. I just muted the microphone. I didn't go anywhere.
But yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. So he gives you your 20 gold.
I will give you
So the
1 gold. Okay, fine. The 20's fine.
The 20 is fine because you're going to need more than just common clothing because you're probably going to need traveler's clothes, which is a little more expensive.
Okay.
Sure. So you guys make your way in towards Staunbrook. So following Harlow and Genevieve's lead, you make your way to the front of the city. Let me see. Do I have this here? Yes. So unlike Brimcham, the walls around Staunbrook are actually stone. This is what the whole area looks like.
Ooh.
So there's 2 gates, one to the north, one to the south. You guys are approaching from the south. The gates, in spite of it looking closed on the map here, are actually open at the moment because it's daytime. They don't close them until they have reason to.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you can enter with very little issue. It's a incredibly large city compared to Brimcham.
Yeah.
You could fit Brimcham just in this little area right here. So it's essentially the biggest southern city of the Redatome Empire. And yeah, at this point, Harlow and Genevieve point towards the large walled building due north. That's where Prime Justice Beatrice Cornwallis would be located, and that's the person that they're looking for to, get your message from Brimcham. So the two of them are going to head off in that direction, but it's up to you guys where you would like to do from here.
I think we should get Honey a cloak first.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. So it's not very difficult to find pretty much anything. You enter in more of a residential area of the city, so probably say about an hour or so it's going to take you to find just a small shop. Like there's a market bazaar over here, but you guys are fairly far away from there. But you can find a small little shop, get a cloak, no problem. Let's see, so what you're looking at for your options are clothing. Where are you two? I just had this in front of me. And no, I do not. Okay, so yeah. So just common clothing, like I told you before, is about 5 silver pieces. Fine clothing, like more aristocratic, like regal looking things, are 15 gold pieces. Traveler's clothes, which is probably more what you're looking for, was like a cloak, kind kind of like a rangerish outfit kind of thing for being on the road. That'll cost you 2 gold.
Okay.
Okay. Can we pick that up for Honey and for myself? Because honestly,
I want receipts.
I need I need some updated clothing.
Okay, sure. Do you want traveler's clothes as well, or do you want just like common clothes?
I already have common clothes, so travelers is what I'm looking for.
Is there a hairstylist in town?
Probably.
Aisling is tired of her hair. She needs it to be vibrant.
No, the coloring will cost you a lot, though. Like,
of course it will. Fuckers.
But yeah, is there any shopping wise? Is there anything else you would want to acquire while in town at this point in time?
I don't need anything else. What about you?
Well, wouldn't Honey need more than a cloak, or?
Yeah, does he need like a mask? He didn't really specify. Like a scarf to cover his snout, maybe?
Or like an anonymous mask? Like V for Vendetta.
I was just gonna ask.
Like a cloth mask?
Yeah.
Is there any sickness going around town that I could like cover my whole face up and like have it just look like I have this disease that people don't want to catch? Or will they not let me in?
You wouldn't know if there was.
Okay, yeah, I'm outside. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Let me see. Do we?
SARS mask.
Wow, that's a time warp.
H1N1. Sure. You can. You not so much a mask.
One of those
per
things.
se, but you can get like a veil.
Okay.
Okay, we'll take what we can get.
You get a dark one that's not see through. It could cover up like the bottom part of his face. Like,
yeah.
Can I be a pretty lady? Like, can my traveler clothes be lady clothes?
Yeah,
and I could look like a mourning widow.
They're pretty unisex, but yeah.
Okay.
With the veil, you will probably look fairly large but effeminate in this world.
I'm a pretty lady.
Okay.
Are there wigs? Can we get?
Am I a pretty lady?
Wigs also shouldn't be very difficult to find. What are you trying to find?
I don't know, wig. One
Don't
that looks
blow all my money.
Graceful.
Yeah, all this is on Honey Badger's dime, right?
Yeah. Gotta make it look convincing.
We don't want to go.
Well, you're wearing a cloak. So there's going to be a hood on the cloak.
Well, that's true.
I say we just keep it at the hood and the mask.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, his snout's might protrude out.
Well, it's more like a pig face kind of thing, more so than a snout.
It could still be distracting.
It could be. The veil is a good idea. That is a very good idea.
Peter suggests that we get Honey Badger a blouse.
A pretty blouse.
And Ryan's in the chat now. Ryan,
I like
there was a death in the last game.
I like the beak mask with the potpourri inside.
Oh, the plague doctor
mask.
Yeah, because you guys smell like shit.
Says the guy in the pink or purple loincloth.
It's a one-legged thong that I have to keep switching legs on so I don't get tan lines.
So you guys get the cloak. You get the means by which to disguise Honey Badger. What is your next intention?
We probably should deliver the disguise to Honey.
It'd be the right thing to do, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you immediately just start walking out of town. There is guards again positioned at the gates and such that notice you, but I mean, you're not doing anything overly too suspicious. It's
Sam, I saw
a
that
little,
by the way.
What, the bird?
as
Yeah.
as you guys start heading towards the gate, it is starting getting more busy in town, like as the day, unfolds.
Mhm.
Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, so there's even a couple of instances in which you guys are walking through and somebody like nudges into you, but it's just part of course. It's really a crowded street.
Hmm. Wait,
and
who was
yeah.
it? Just a random person?
Just a random person.
Or is it?
They say sorry and then they scurry on.
Can I check my pockets to make sure they didn't steal any of my shit?
You can. What do you have in your pocket right now?
20 gold,
Stuff in your inventory.
17 silver, 5 copper pieces, dagger, crowbar, spear, dragon dress.
She got Felix the cat kind of pouch there.
You had a bunch of cash and you were bugging me about freaking.
Hell yeah! I'm not gonna spend my money on you.
Oh my gosh.
You were also holding Honey Badger's money too, right?
I was, yeah, 20 gold. Well, I guess at this point, what? Oh yeah, how much was the veil?
The veil,
17.
probably copper.
Okay.
Like it's just a faint piece of fabric. In fact, it doesn't look like it was meant to be like a veil per se. It was just something that some piece of fabric there that they like makeshift into a veil for you because they knew you'd pay for it.
So we have like 17 gold pieces left, basically.
17 plus yours, which was how much?
20 gold pieces and 17 silver.
Okay. You reach into your pocket and your money's still there. It does feel kind of light though.
Fuckers.
As in, there's no way there's 30 gold pieces there.
Rude.
Can I take any action, or am I just gonna have
You
to
can.
accept
Like they bumped into you and kept going, and then you check your pocket and you see this and you see them like walking off to the distance.
Can
Heading
I
back to-
run
trying to
after
hide amongst
them?
the people. Yep.
Okay.
Attack.
You certainly can.
Run
Give me a
after them.
perception check though, because they are going to try and hide in the crowd.
13. Wait. 15, sorry.
15.
Yes.
So you see what looks like. Hang on, let me see if I can pull this up first.
I don't know if I trust your laughter.
So you turn around and start looking, and you're sure that someone just lifted gold from your pocket. You see the back from back on. It's someone, I would say relatively short, but in your perspective, probably not. So average height individual, short black hair, a black like jacket, and it's walking away. You go to give chase, but through the crowds coming and going in front of you and such, you kind of lose track of them into the shuffle. As in, they rolled a 19 on their stealth check.
Damn.
Jerks.
Okay.
Sorry. That was supposed to be more not anticlimactic than that. So, how much gold did you lose is the question. You lost 19 gold pieces in total.
Wow.
I'm going to assume that was all honeys.
You have like it's all bunched together, so you can I'm assuming you didn't put it in separate packaging.
I did not know. Just my pouch.
Oh boy! All right, so then, so you guys just got pickpocketed, and so
Wait,
Well,
Nice to
Aileen
go
is scowling at that point. I want that to be known.
We
She's
both
not a happy
did?
camper.
No, just Aisling.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what it was like. It was a grown adult and just knocked into Aisling, and he didn't even need like crouch. Just his hand was like at the right level to reach into the pocket and grab, or
That's hard
pack, or
being
wherever
funny.
you had. Yeah, very very gifted pickpocket. So yeah, I guess continue on, or will you try and track him down?
It's a big city and I'm not familiar with it, so I'm just gonna attempt to recoup my losses between me and Honey.
Okay.
We'll probably
I'm gonna
find
guess
them later.
you're gonna make a mental note of the descriptors that you did see.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, aside from that, you make it out of the Staunbrook without much trouble, and start making your way towards Honey and Ursa.
Yep.
Meanwhile, while all this is going on, it's a couple of hours worth of activity. Honey, is there anything you would like to be doing? And don't
Yeah,
say Ursa.
guys.
They're not there yet. This is
right
while they're
now.
in the city.
What?
They're still in the city. This is while they went to the city.
Oh, fuck.
Is there anything?
No, I got to talk to them, though. Because something happened.
Something happened?
Wow.
Okay, so what are you doing while they are there?
What?
While they're in the city, what are you doing?
Me and Ursa slept together.
I said besides her.
I think she's pregnant.
She is not pregnant. Said you
I'm
know.
a bugbear, and I have a sense. And I think she's pregnant.
I think your scent is what's actually turning her off at the moment.
Well, deed's done, dude. Like,
So
But-
okay, so
we both think
Let-
she's pregnant. I don't have any prolactives.
so let's get all dark here for a
Prolactives?
second. Are you saying you're forcing yourself upon Ursa while they're going to the city?
No, she kind of forced herself upon me, and she's
No,
not
she
here to defend herself, so that's how it goes. But
Sorry, sir.
I think she's
Ursa's
pregnant.
NPC'd now. She's not pregnant. She did not sleep with you.
Okay, well then I have nothing.
You
She
could-
gave
you could
it the
try.
good old college try.
Ursa, I would like
Tell
to
you
meet
what.
with you and impregnate you.
I'll treat it just like
So
an NPC.
romantic.
Give me a persuasion check.
Come on, D20. Don't let me down.
You give the honest roll.
Fucking 2! What are the fucking chances of that?
She
is that
thinks
with your
you
mom?
are being completely hilarious. Like you are cracking her up with how humorous you're being.
Well, I think
And
it's
she
great.
enjoys your company.
Yeah. Humor is the way to a woman's heart.
Oh, dear God. I want you,
That's what she said.
Honey Badger,
Oh,
to give me a perception check.
12 plus 1, 13.
13. All right.
Yeah.
If you're waiting on the outskirts for the others to return, with some means for you to enter the city, from behind you, not like walking directly towards you, but into the woods, off the beaten path, walking towards Staunbrook, you do see 3 people approaching. You can't. The other 2, the 2 in the back, are wearing like kind of red and blackish kind of ranger gear, I guess. Like hood. They got hoods up, medium armor. The one in front, who's kind of like leading the charge, is tall, slender, wearing a short, like it's almost like a leather jacket, but it only like comes down to just below his pecs, shirtless, and kind of got this cocky grin on his face as they're walking through the forest towards Staunbrook.
Okay.
Any action you would like to take, or
No. I'll just let them walk.
okay? The three of them will pass by. They will come close to you. Are you going to try and actively hide, or just stay your ground?
I'm going to stand still so they think I'm a statue.
It's creative.
Sure.
I mean, I can't really hide Ursa.
Well, Ursa can hide. Ursa's not a statue here. Like I'm rolling for Ursa. So
Okay. Well, what's Ursa doing?
well, because she's an NPC, she's not gonna make any real decisions per se. So, she's up for whatever. She defers to your logic.
Okay, we'll hide.
Fine. Okay.
I don't want anyone to know I'm a bugbear.
That's true.
This game is very problematic. I just want you to know that. Making me like feel bad of my race.
So yeah, give me a stealth check.
Boom. That is a 18.
Okay. Yeah, they don't notice you guys at all, and just continue on heading towards Staunbrook.
Nice.
But that's basically that's the gist. That's the extent of the action that happens while they're gone. So, about roughly an hour later, both Aisling and Jackie return with their cloak for you and the clothing for you to access the town.
Nice.
So now they're there. What would you like to say to them?
I think Ursa's pregnant. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Yeah, thanks for my stuff. I want my money back.
Well, here's the thing. It kind of got stolen on the way.
Well, that is just great. I figured you would say something like that, you thief.
It was not me. It was this dark-haired figure. Yeah, see?
To be fair, I gave my money to Jackie.
No.
Jackie was not aware of that.
Jackie gave the money to Aisling, apparently.
Okay.
To be fair, like, since we're friends here,
yeah, we're buddies.
I'll give you 8 gold pieces back. I'll give you some of my money to like kind of make up for your loss.
I'm gonna assume that that's about half, and that you lost 19 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's roughly half.
With that. Okay, all right.
What did he say?
Not really. Yeah, I got the short end of that stick.
You don't know that.
Walk with your hands in your pockets so people don't jack your shit.
Yeah, chick.
I feel attacked right now.
Where's my stuff?
Sorry.
This is the most problematic game I've ever played.
All right, so
Can't get a freaking NPC pregnant. Give me my clothes.
So Aisling just kind of throws him at him.
So, honey, the clothes are thrown at your chest.
This is exactly what I wanted.
Okay. So you can put on the cloak and such. Between the veil covering like the bottom half of your face and then the hood, you do at a distance you look like just a large man. But anybody that gets up close enough to really get a look, it's not going to really hold up that well. So you still need to be careful with getting too close to, unsuspecting people.
Oh,
but
should we wait until dark before we go back?
I'm sure the gates will be closed.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go, I guess.
Like I said, just passing through and just casual glances, you should be fine. But yeah. In fact, I'll give me a stealth check as you enter the town just to see how well this is going to go.
Apparently not well.
13. Okay, no, that's fine.
Okay.
So like I said, as long as you don't draw attention and get somebody to come up and like specifically look at you, you should pass through the crowd without much problem.
Okay.
All right. So yeah. So with that, you guys make your way back into Staunbrook. Where would you like to go?
I feel we have a duty to check up on Jenny and
No, I think we should see the lady, the Colleen.
Is the pregnant chick and her friend not with us anymore?
Yeah.
Sorry. No, it's okay. Sorry.
No, it's better for you to answer because Aisling would actually answer Honey Badger. So go ahead.
They went to go talk to the appropriate people and delivered, the message.
Oh, okay.
To the north.
The gated building right here.
Yes. I can't remember if you gave us a name for that building or not.
Well, the building, no, but it's where Beatrice Cornwallis would be.
Okay.
And that's the girl you did meet in the first session.
Right.
Okay.
She's the Prime Justice of Staunbrook that wanted your heads, but instead Colina sent you guys to the Dimhaven.
Oh, so there's no friends here for us.
None that you know of.
You have to make friends, honey.
Oh, wait. I know a friend. I'll keep my mouth shut. I don't want to draw attention.
You have a friend, do you?
Smart move.
Yeah. Go ahead, guys. I'll follow.
Did you have another plan?
Me?
No, not you.
Oh,
I'm irritated with you, so I'm not talking to you.
Oh, so you're talking to Jackie then?
Yes.
Not going to the thirsty critter?
Not going?
Not going.
Okay.
Wink.
Some part of Jackie's subconscious, an alternative personality named Britt has been dying for a Hot Pocket now for at least 3 weeks.
I know how that goes.
Sam was actually missing on that session, Britt.
I know. It was a bummer.
So Aisling's just kind of looking at her very confused, like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
People would know this, so I'll let you know. When they were in the mines, they got saved by Hot Pocket. You've already heard that story. Hot Pocket said, if you ever find yourself in Staunbrook, head to the Thirsty Critter and find Murthew if you're looking for work. So she's been obsessed with kind of going there since. But yeah, that's the gist of it. So
I mean, let's go see the Beatrice lady.
I suppose we should check up. I mean, we did just, kind of ditch them.
Yeah.
And then perhaps we'll check out this Thirsty Critter place. I'm intrigued. I can go for some booze.
You can find that pickpocket.
He might know who stole my money.
All right, so first step is to go to the Prime Justice building.
Yeah.
Okay. So
was Hot Pocket the pickpocket? That would be really awkward.
It would.
I'm not saying shit. Because Jackie didn't even try to look. Only Aisling did, and she didn't see. I ain't saying nothing. So yeah, you guys are heading to Prime Justice.
Yes.
So yep, it's pretty easy to see. The moment you enter through the gate, you can see the walled-in building. It's like a large compound. You can discern this is where the Staunbrook Viceroy, which is like the mayor, the town master, resides here as well as the Prime Justice, who's the head of, like, say, the police force kind of thing. You get up to the gate. There is 2 guards there, both of them fairly large, burly men, holding pikes. And they cross the pikes as you guys are walking up and says just some generic,
you shall not pass.
Who goes there? Something along those lines. They kind of mumble it, so it's kind of hard to understand what you're saying. You're not
Could
the
you
smartest.
speak up? Like, I'm not, the best of hearing. Aishling's just kind of pissy, so perhaps Jackie should take over at this point.
What business have you here?
We're here to talk to Beatrice.
The Prime Justice?
Yes.
What business do you have with her?
Well, we just came from
Brimcham.
And they need help. So we figured we should come and talk to her. Make some negotiations.
At this point, actually, I gotta roll it. At this point, one of them is kind of looking over at the large hooded figure with you guys.
I'm a lady.
All I'm thinking is men in tights when they dress up like women. That's all I'm picturing in my head.
Yeah, me too.
Make it, fix your boobs.
I'm thinking of nuns on the run.
Oh, yeah, that works too.
Yeah.
So you're an envoy from. So you're an envoy from Brimcham, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we stutter?
I'm a lady.
The second one is just constantly just staring at Honey Badger, not like trying to like, not enough to really like pay attention to see that she's a bugbear, but just like in awe, like just dazed.
My husband was killed when the giants came through the wall, and now I'm in mourning.
Aishling's gonna notice the guard staring and is gonna be like, look, she's really, really unattractive and is self-conscious about it, so just don't bring attention
I'll
to
never
it.
marry again.
Aisling,
And then Aisling also kicks him to shut him up.
give me a deception check.
Who?
Oh shit. 22.
No one will ever have me.
He looks back at you and is like, "Oh, well, yeah, no, that makes sense. Like, poor thing."
Like, yeah. Trust me.
Very sad.
With that, he like nudges the other guard as he's talking to Jackie, and he's like, "Just let them in. The other two is already inside." So then, yeah, they the one talking to Jackie kind of sighs, and then they open up the gate for you guys so you can hit in.
Thank you and pray for our help.
As you guys start walking in, if you want to look back, you can. You see the one that Aisling was talking to, just like lowering his head and shaking it back and forth.
Pity opens many doors.
Evidently.
Jackie's just gonna sympathetically pat Honey's back.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Passes her a handkerchief.
Oh, Lord, help me.
Oh shit. Okay. So you guys can enter the building. Again, it's fairly large, open up area. Lot of movement, a lot of foot traffic, people like running to and fro. You're greeted by somebody, well, not greeted, but there's like a little welcoming area, and there's a half-elf woman sitting there rifling through some papers as you guys enter. When you enter, she looks up and says, what are you guys, what are you doing here? What can I do something for you?
I'm a lady. Like you.
Aisling just kind of discreetly kicks Honey's leg. Again.
We need help. Come on, let's go.
She looks up at Honey and then down and sees Aisling kick, and then looks back. Why is there a bugbear standing in the Prime Justice Hall?
A bugbear? Where?
Honey,
She just rolled a 20 on her perceptions.
We're
Do explain.
envoys.
Yeah.
A bugbear is an envoy from who exactly?
From the great place of Brimcham. We are here to try to get help for the town. Giants.
The envoys from
Giants!
Brimcham are already speaking with the minor justice.
Yeah,
way.
we brought them here. We protected them. We brought them here. We thought we'd
Yes.
check up on them. We know Jenny's pregnant. Want to make sure she's being treated okay.
Yeah.
She looks specifically at you and is like, you know this is a bugbear, right?
He's a smart bugbear. He's kind of a pain in the ass, but we deal with him. He's fine. He means well.
A smart bugbear? Really?
Yes, I have
I know,
learned great
Blows
things.
the mind. It was something with an orb. I don't know.
There was an orb.
Oh, they don't pay me enough for this.
We don't pay you anything.
What? How would you even know that? Oh boy. You know, yeah, whatever. And then she points off towards the door and says, "You'll find minor justice Cornwallis in there."
I'm looking for major justice. I will not stand for this.
And I kind of whisper to her, he likes puns.
Just go. She like scratches her head as if she's getting a headache.
Bless you, child.
Jackie and Elfish.
Elvish.
Elfish?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just going to I'm so sorry. And just go on her way.
You hear her mutter. You hear her mutter. Me too.
Poor
Should
lady.
I wait here with the elfin?
Please don't.
No, honey, you come with us, please. Please.
Okay.
So you guys head into the office.
I'm still a girl.
It's up to you, dude.
Do I still need to pretend, though, that I'm a pretty lady in mourning?
If that is your heart's desire, then go.
I'll let you guys lead.
Okay. That's probably a good idea.
I couldn't hear
Said that's probably a good idea.
Okay. Let's go through the door now. This is getting awkward.
So you guys enter the office. It's the office of minor justice Cornwallis.
Major justice.
No, not prime justice. Minor justice. You guys walk in and you see a woman, also like the elf, sitting behind a desk, looking through various papers and such, and seemingly kind of stressed. She looks up at you guys, and immediately her eyes shoot towards Honey. She looks a little confused and taken back, and says, "Hello."
I'm a lady. Husband was killed. I am in mourning.
She knows something's up, but she doesn't quite know what exactly this thing is.
This thing.
So this is what she looks like, except for the fact the hood is not pulled up, and that headdress thing on her head there is laying on the table. But this is the character you're looking at right now.
I imagined her much uglier.
I don't think you're one to be talking, honey. You sound like a ghost.
You sound like a Scooby-Doo ghost.
It's like the beginning of Marley and Marley from the Muppets Christmas Carol.
You would bring Christmas into this, wouldn't you, Aisling?
Oh, yes, she would.
All right, so yeah, so you guys enter and have this little back and forth between the two of you, and she's like, "Can I help you, you guys? What's happening here? What can I do for you?"
We just wanted to make sure that you were sending forces to Brimcham.
Oh,
They've
so you're
already... Sorry.
no, I was gonna, so you're the three that came in with Harry.
Yes.
Yeah, Harry and Ginny. Yeah.
So where were you about 2 hours ago when I was speaking with them?
We were a little delayed. Things happened. I got my money picketed out of my pocket, so you really should up your security on your streets. I'm just saying. Minor observation.
Yeah, well, things are a bit hectic without the Prime Justice, so that's unfortunately not the only story I'm going to hear today about pickpockets. She introduces herself as Minor Justice Riley Cornwallis and says, I'll tell you what I told the Harlow is we really are kind of in our own situation here. There's not really a lot of aid we can send to Brimcham at this point.
What's the situation going on here that you are abandoning this small village full of wholesome people?
We're not abandoning the village. My uncle is the Prime Justice there. I would love to send people to help, but it's this whole city is in an uproar now. Prime Justice has fallen ill. She's unable to help, and word of that is starting to get around. So then you have all the miscreants and the vagrants pushing their limits of what they can get away with. It's taken most of our men just to keep the peace. Not to mention, there's strangely an increase in, I guess you can call it overflow from Devil's Blight Gorge, where normally they're fairly astute at preventing those creatures from coming up and rummaging through the land. But lately, we've captured at least a couple just outside the borders of Staunbrook. So we really don't have the extra men. This town's nearly in a state of crisis as it is.
Well, listen, within those 2 hours, I did not see men get eaten or thrown by giants.
Oh, turned into cockroaches.
Cockroaches?
It's a long story.
It's a long story.
Okay.
Let's just say we've already had to kick some ass and take some names, and it's getting a little tiring, not gonna lie.
Try doing it for a living.
Well, I hate to break it to you, lady, but that's kind of what we do.
Oh, really?
Dun, 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 dun.
At this point, you hear a really high-pitched voice coming from behind you saying, maybe they can help.
A high-pitched
You heard them. A really high-pitched, like kind of squeaky voice.
So kind of like Honey's lady voice.
I'm a lady.
Less scary. More natural.
So we turn, I assume.
Yeah, and
So who is this person?
Whoa.
you don't see anything.
Well, that's disconcerting.
Give me a perception check.
Both of us?
Whoever wants to. Yeah.
Okay.
13.
Ooh, that is a 4.
Okay, you don't see nothing. Honey, I'm assuming you didn't.
No, I'm trying to stay out of it.
Probably for the best. So, Aisling, you don't see where the voice came from, but you do see movement. But it's on the floor. And you just in the corner of your eye, you see it scurry across the floor out of your gaze, and then you try and follow it. It goes across the floor, crawls up on the desk, and stands there and looks like this.
Oh, you stole my heart.
And Riley looks at him and is like, "Shock! No, this is not the time for this."
Yes. That's great.
And that's back. But they said they kick ass for a living. I mean, maybe they can help. You don't know when that's going to go to the Iron Island.
I'm sorry, the Iron what?
Melon.
At this point, Jacques looks to you. The Iron Island. This is where a lot of these things are coming from.
Interesting. Since when? How long has this been going on?
She's trying to shush him with this, and he's like, "No." She puts her hand in front of him. He just like scurries around it.
Aisling is starting to like Jacques. She's like, I like this little mouse.
He does have the 2 knives that you see in the picture here too. Like he is dressed like this. This is exactly what you see.
Oh.
Aisling's feeling camaraderie with Jacques.
Well, yeah, he says it started about the same time that the Prime Justice fell ill. Some ships have been trying to say they saw some things over on the Iron Island, and a lot of the monsters, they kind of look like the things that are coming from the Dimhaven over in the east, but they're coming from the south.
So basically, they're coming from 2 fronts at this point.
Yeah, it's like there's another Dimhaven. And that's what's got everybody that's what got everyone in an uproar. And Riley's like, "God damn it, Jacques, no, the last thing we need now is people thinking there's another Dimhaven."
Another Dimhaven.
So Aislin's gonna kind of look at her and be like, "But if we can help, why would you want to refuse our help? You already told me you're short of people. Sounds to me like you're gonna need all the help you can get, lady. I'm just saying."
I'm not saying that I would, not appreciate the assistance, but to ask 3 strangers to go into an area that is that perilous, I couldn't in good conscience ask it of you. I don't know. For all I know, I'm sending you to your death if I do something like that. At least my men know they take oaths. They do this by choice. I'm not going to, enlist people or constrict people. That's you know what? Maybe I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
If we do this for you, if we go to this Iron Island,
I like how you can't say that without agreeing.
I can't do it. Would this free up some men to go to Brimcham?
If we can be unburdened with this concern, that would definitely put some of the town at ease, I would say.
Well,
and John's like, "What do you mean, maybe?" Of course it would.
What do you 2 think?
I have nothing else to do, and at this point, I kind of want to know what all this shit means and where it's coming from. I like a good story. That's why I'm a bard.
Is Jacques coming with us?
We all turn to Jacques. Wait, is it Jacques or Jack?
He's nodding emphatically up and down. Yes. She's like, no, Jacques, you can't. Like, it's dangerous enough as it is in this town. You're not going to the Iron Island.
What's so bad about the Iron Island?
That's where all the bad shit's coming from.
You're not from around here, I gather. Even in the best of times, the Iron Island is a bit of a wasteland. Orcish raiding parties camp there when they're passing through the canals. It's not a friendly place for, let's say, the more law-abiding citizens of Redatome. So even in best of times, it's a place worth avoiding. Right now, we have no idea what's even over there. So Jacques, you'll end up getting stomped on.
What if we keep him in our pocket?
Then he'll get stomped on while you guys are getting stomped.
You don't know that.
He looks up at you. You can't tell me what to do. I'm not one of your soldiers.
Come with us, mouse.
Aishling's kind of like, I like Jacques. I would be more than willing for him to ride in my pouch. That sounds
See, I got a ride and everything. She just like sighs, puts her hand over her palm or her palm over her forehead, and is like, "You're gonna go no matter what I do, what I say, anyway, aren't you?" And he just nods.
Well, he could probably sneak on a ship anyway. She's kind of gonna hold out her hand on the desk. Isn't that right, Jacques?
He crawls up the hand, up your arm, perched on your shoulder. And he's like, "Yep. Can't stop me now."
I have one.
Party has increased by 1.
Yeah. You have a mouse rogue.
I have a question for you.
Who's you?
I'm assuming he's Riley.
The minor
justice.
What know you of Hot Pocket?
Hot Pocket?
Yes, the pickpocket.
Oh.
That guy.
He has picked the pocket of us and also the heart of Jackie.
The heart? I was supposed to say the heart.
He did. How did he take somebody's heart? Like,
he's
It's
very
a very
good,
complicated story that's not entirely true.
but I think we need him for this journey.
she looks at you, Jackie, very sympathetic. She's like, "Oh, honey, please, no. No, you don't want to. You really don't."
So you know of him?
By reputation, yes. He's a name that comes up frequently with the town's guard and with people and objects going missing. I would very much like to meet this gentleman.
Is he a competent lover?
Aishin just kind of turns to Honey and is like, "Honey, slow your roll."
Let me give an insight check. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. She's got a 20 on an insight check. So she's about to say, "I have no idea," but she's like, "I have no," and then she looks at Jackie. "No, I heard he's a horrible lover. Like women unsatisfied from Silverhelm to Brimcham all over the country. You want nothing to do with that."
Why are you assuming things, man? I'm just saying.
No assumption. He just asked a question and I answered the question.
Yes, I've rolled perception on you and know how you feel.
What?
Everyone in the room looks at Honey Badger really confused.
I'm in mourning. I'm in mourning.
Aishin's going to take pity on Jackie and realize that this conversation is a dead end and is going to turn back to the minor justice and be like, "So what do you need us to do from here on forward? Like, what's going to happen?"
Well, if you really want to take up this job, this favor for the city, then your best bet would be to head towards the docks, talk to the harbor master. Most likely you're going to want to he'll get you in touch with what's his name? 1 second. Oh, Irving. Yeah. So the harbor master will get you involved with Irving Whitegreen, and he'll be able to arrange passage with you over to the Iron Island.
So let me just verify this because this is important to me since, your criminal-ridden city stole my money. This is not something we're going to have to pay for?
No.
Okay, good.
No. It's the least I can do. If you're willing to risk your lives to try and help out the city, then the least we can do is arrange transport.
Is there any
the
way...
least you could do is give us 19 gold pieces!
Since this is such a dangerous mission that we're doing for you, is there a way that we could get some supplies, maybe some health potions, something kind of protect us on this journey?
If Honestly, I would love to do that, but if I had resources like that, then no offense, I wouldn't need your help. Our resources are spread really thin as it is now.
Well, that is in fact unfortunate.
Yeah, like I said, we could provide transport, but aside from that, you pretty much would be on your own for this. Which again, you're not obligated to do it. I mean, I don't want to, in good conscience, tell you to go there, knowing full well that a good chance you're just going to end up being killed or worse.
Well, we have to do it because we already have your rat.
Jock just nods. He whispers to Jackie's ear because he's on his shoulder. I'm a mouse, not a rat.
I know.
Stupid.
It's very complicated. I apologize. And she just kind of pats his little head.
Aisling, what were you going to say?
Aisling was just going to turn around and glare at Honey and be like, you don't just call people rats.
Yeah.
I apologize.
And then she's going to turn back to the Minor Justice and be like, I'm a little offended about what you think of our competency, but we'll still take on this quest for you because
it was kind of our idea.
I assure you, it's no offense intended. It's just there's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of danger in this particular endeavor.
Well, we came here with a promise to Brimcham that we would get them soldiers, and if this is what gets them soldiers, then that's just
okay. Well, that's fair.
So mote it be.
I actually don't think I promised anything.
Really? You're going to be the stick in the mud, Honey?
We could ask around before we leave, maybe get advice, see if anybody's been there.
Most likely, like transport across wouldn't be until morning. So you still have the other half of the day to just do what you're doing in town.
Do you have any recommendations on where we could go to get a little more info? You know, not get our pockets picked.
Not get your pockets picked? That's very difficult in this town right now.
Just keep your hands in your pocket.
Let's sew our pockets shut.
Bird, sew your mouth shut. Awkward silence.
Oh my god.
We eat pieces of poo for breakfast.
Are you really quoting Adam Sandler right now?
Who is this Sandler of Adam you speak of?
There's nothing like off the top of her head of like be like, okay, you want more information. The best place would probably be to go to more of the seedier locations. She names off a couple of taverns, the Silent Skull, the Wrong Bison, the Thirsty Critter, the Hidden Gate. She names off like a number of taverns where like
the manhole,
relatively shady people go to drink.
That's a lot of taverns.
The Greasy Pole.
The best one would probably either be the Thirsty Critter, which is not very far from the docks, or the Molten Cliff Inn.
The Molten Cliff Inn?
Molten Cliff Inn, yeah. So it's tavern/bar. Well, tavern/inn. Those are the two that's close to the docks, and you get a lot of traffic from foreigners. Those people coming through.
Okay.
But yeah, she'll send word to the harbor master, and like I said, in the morning you show up there, and he'll get you in touch with Irving Whitegrin, and you guys can head to the island.
Well, we will not fail you. We're going to come through this alive, and we're going to kick some asses and get some answers.
My humps!
Best of luck. Do you guys need maybe a cleric or a priest or something for your friend? Seems like you may have taken a couple shots to the head.
I think he's beyond help, honestly.
He's like this quite often.
I tried to impregnate a giant Goliath woman.
Ursula looks over at you and like, huh?
Oh yeah, I figured you were here, just being really quiet.
She's still soaking it all in.
Yeah, baby, soak it in.
All right.
Wow.
From here, what do you guys like to do?
Go to the tasty critter.
Tasty
Isn't
critter.
it the thirsty critter?
Thirsty.
It's the thirsty
Oh.
critter.
Jock looks a little terrified of that thought.
Oh,
Tasty critter.
Tasty critter.
A tasty critter.
Jackie
guys
just
behind
kind of hugs
Jackie.
him protectively. Don't even think about it. He's our friend now.
Okay.
He like runs from her shoulder to like behind her neck and just hiding.
We're rogue brothers. You and me, Jock.
And so you guys are gonna make your way to the thirsty critter.
Yes.
Yes.
We will
Yeah.
get Jacques some cheese.
I Jock some cheese. I'm lactose intolerant. Give
Some
me
vegan
wine and I'll be
cheese.
good to go. I just want wine. Wine is good.
I agree with
And
you
you can
there,
feed it-
brother.
All right. So map wise, you guys are over here. So it's gonna take you a while to travel closer to the docks on here. The thirsty critter is one of these last buildings before you make it to like the harbor side.
Can I
However-
steal a longsword?
Did you say steal or feel?
You can
Steal.
steal or buy.
Well, how much is a longsword?
Longsword is depending on the quality, it runs around 15 gold pieces.
Oh. Well, then I will buy
But no.
one.
Okay,
Oh.
so you find the weapons with. I do want to say somewhat metagamey that a longsword uses strength. Oh, never mind. You're pretty good for strength too, and you're not proficient with it though. Oh, yes, you are. Longsword.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes, so that's no problem. You can definitely do that. So that's no problem. You just find a weaponsmith. There would literally be one on the way. So 15 gold pieces will get you a decently made longsword.
Okay, cool.
So it's a D8 slashing damage.
Ooh, D8.
Yep. And it's versatile, so you can wield it two-handed, and if you do that, it's a D10.
Oh, is that why
If
you
I do
asked
two
us?
hands,
You can use it one-handed or two-handed. If you use it with two-handed, you get D10 damage instead. One-handed,
Okay.
it's a D8.
got it.
So you can shield and sword, or you can just double hand long sword and do more damage. Is Honey Badger not going to complain about these prices? Peter asks.
No, this seems all right.
He's not gonna tell the shop owner to fuck off.
He didn't ask how much the vials of poison were.
True.
Yes, it is. Okay, so that means I have.
I didn't even see that message. Yes, the bugbear is asking the questions that people want to know.
Yes!
That was when you were talking to the Riley.
Oh,
Yes. That did happen. Okay.
Are there no women soldiers in this town? Peter, what are you talking about? Pretty much everyone important has been a woman so far in this campaign.
yeah.
This is very inclusive and not problematic
At all.
at all. There has been a small bit of racism.
All right, so en route to the Thirsty Critter, you guys are following the road. You get to near where like the well is.
The well.
Yeah, on the map, be right here. This one here. So you get to around this area here when actually, you know what? Give me perception checks. Whoever wants to.
Okay. That is a
Is that a good side or a bad
12.
side?
That is a 4 for me.
Cool. Aisling, you gonna give it a try?
She might be
Will she
temporarily
be right?
missing.
Yeah, she said be right back.
Oh,
I'll
that
roll it for
talk.
her.
Would I be able to roll for her?
Well, no. So what else? I'll say I'll do for it.
Okay.
Her perception is.
I got 12, guys. What the heck?
Oh, you actually rolled it?
That's
Oh,
very
shit.
perceptive.
I didn't know you rolled it.
Oh,
All right.
you
So
heard me.
she also rolled a 12, so it's good. So you both see this. Looking as you're passing through the road here, it's not like perfect on the map because there's like alleyways and such here. But down off to the left, you hear kind of a bit of a commotion. Honey, especially you notice this because you've seen this before. These people. There is 4 individuals down this like alleyway, and one is pinned up against the wall. The one pinned against the wall looks to be like kind of like a bipedal cat. And the one holding it against the wall is got his hand around its neck and like pinning him up, holding him up that way with his arm. And he is a very slender guy wearing that leather jacket that goes onto his pecs, shirtless, with the 2 hooded people to go with him. And you can't hear what they're talking about, but it doesn't appear to be a friendly meetup. So this is the person that's held against the wall.
Are we in view of anyone? Like, are we like in an alley or something?
It's down an alley, so no one else really can see this at this point in time.
Okay, so let me ask some questions here.
So hold on. This is the guy that's up against the wall.
Mm.
I want to show you the guy who has him pinned right now.
What
Holding
a
3
fucking
swords.
douchebag.
Ew.
Yeah.
I already hate him.
I figured if I would have showed the picture earlier, Honey just would have went and fought him because he looks so much like a douche.
Doesn't he? He really does.
And this is one of the people with like the dark and the red cloak. And
Yeah, she would hang out with somebody like that.
This is the other one.
They all look so rude.
Don't
Fatty
they?
McBaddy.
Different. This is the one that's pinned against the wall.
Okay, so I have. Okay, let me see here. Where did I?
Actually, you see this too, by the way. I rolled your perception check for you.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Okay, so since they're engaged, I could do sneak attack on them right now.
Yes. Give me a stealth check. And actually, no, I don't roll that. It'll be against her passive wisdom.
That would be 19.
19 is enough. So yeah, you will get a surprise and a sneak attack if you want to go and just straight up attack them.
Oh my god. Yes.
The assassin comes out finally.
Okay. I'm going to swing my new longsword with 2 hands.
Okay. So that is 4d6 plus damage.
Okay. And that would be... Okay, so that's like 24.
24?
Yeah.
Who you hit?
No, 22, sorry. Douchebag McGinty.
I got the tabaxi held up.
Huh?
And I got the cat person held against the wall.
Is that who it is? The douchey guy?
The other 2 were just hanging back, but he's the one that got him held up, and he's...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm aiming
That's a
right
hit.
toward the back of his skull.
That is a hit.
Okay, so let's see here.
So that was two-handed. So it's D10 plus 2 for sneak attack, plus 2 for surprise.
Oh, you are so fucked, dude.
Actually, you know what? Roll it again too, because you do that with advantage.
Yeah, we'll go with the one before it.
Okay. You were going to hit either way, but you had a chance to crit.
Oh, okay. So let's see.
Even if you're going to hit, roll your advantage anyway, because you can crit.
Okay, so now to do math.
Yeah, D10 and 4d6.
Okay, 10, 16,
plus
and that would be okay. Plus this would be 24.
24 points of damage.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bastard.
He's gonna feel that.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is. 24 at least. Yeah. All right. Fuck.
And he's dead.
He is not dead.
Oh.
But that was a big chunk. So you sneak up and just wail away with your longsword and crack. You aiming for the back of his head. Like
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
So it does connect. As it's like nearly cleaving the head off, he kind of falls with it, like instinctively. So you don't actually get to decapitate him, but it does do a significant amount of damage as he falls to the side, drops the cat, and the other two immediately turn to look at you. So at this point,
lady.
At this point, everyone roll initiative.
Everyone? Okay.
Yep.
Even you, little mouse man.
That is 9.
Oh, I gotta do it too.
12.
12.
9.
Oh, we're about to get our ass kicked right now.
12, 12, 9?
Yeah.
All right.
If only Hot Pocket were here to save us.
I mean, he could be. You never know.
All right. Let me just pop up their stuff first. Okay. Yeah, so it's Ursa going first. She's going to rage and go after one of the hooded, the male hooded character.
Get her, baby.
I rolled a 4, so she's going to miss with her war axe. I think it's war axe. I'm using an old character sheet of her, so I'm not sure if it's up to date. But okay, so she actually misses. Now it's their turn. What the hell? Oh, there it is. The female is going to take aim at Honey with the crossbow. I rolled a 12.
That does not hit.
It's a natural 12. She's getting +5, so 17.
Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, that hits.
That hits. All right.
How rude.
That's 4 points of piercing damage. It's not good at all. All right. Now we'll come douchebag because you guys haven't gotten any information out of him.
Douche
so douchebag is Ooh. Okay. He turns around and holds out his hand and says some arcane words, and all of a sudden this insanely loud clasp of thunder just erupts from within him. I need Ursa, Honey, and the two of you are actually not close enough for this. This is 15 foot. Yeah, you guys are probably just out of range for this, so you don't need to worry about this. Ursa and Honey needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
No.
Shit balls.
Shit. Ursa fails.
1.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no. That's what I have in Constitution. I'm sorry. 7.
7?
Yeah, not much better.
No, unfortunately not. And this is being cast at 3rd level.
I will slay you,
So,
bag of douche.
so you guys are going to take 6, 18, 21 points of thunder damage
Holy shit.
Like each of us?
each.
Okay, well I'm dead or unconscious.
A
whole lot
it
of
is
fun.
thunder, so Ursa's rage doesn't half it. So, yeah, I gotta check her hit points. All right. Well, though, good news. It's now Honey Badger and Jackie's turn.
Okay. How far away is Jackie in comparison to the douche?
Just between 15 and 20 feet away. You're just
The
outside of range of
douche.
the fire wave.
Okay, I am going to cast darkness.
Okay. Now, are you going? Wait, you're not a tiefling anymore. No, you're shadow. That's right. So,
Yeah.
this is a little more complicated, I guess. But are you casting it using your spell slot or using your sorcery points? If you don't know the difference, just let me know and I'll tell you.
I don't know the difference.
You have a special ability. If you cast darkness, nobody can see within it, including yourself, unless you have something called True Sight. I think it's called True Sight. But you, because you're a shadow sorcerer, if you use your sorcery points instead to cast it and burn sorcery points, you cast the darkness, but you can still see through it.
Okay, I am going to cast a sorcery point then.
Okay. I think it burns 2 points for it. But yeah, so you lose 2 sorcery points, cast darkness, and yep, that's a thing.
Okay.
So now there, you guys are all in complete darkness.
The lights have gone out.
Well, for you they are because you're unconscious. So I need you to make a death saving throw.
11.
11. That's a pass. So that's 1 success. Aisling, back to you.
So is Honey is conscious now, correct?
No,
He is not.
He's still bleeding out. The
Can
one
I-
success though.
Do healing word?
You can, but it's ranged. You don't have to roll for it either. Oh, I don't know how darkness affects this.
That's what I was wondering.
Let me look up the wording for it. Is there anything you like to do other than that? I'm looking it up.
I can't see anything, can I?
You can't see anything within the darkness. There's a big blob of darkness in front of you.
I'm sorry. I thought this would be helpful.
No, it's good. It doesn't say you need. It says, "Oh, a creature of your choice that you can see within range." So yeah, you can't see Honey Badger. So no healing word.
Can't see.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm sorry.
And I can't really attack anything unless I'm going by sound. In that case, I could accidentally hit one of my party mates, say.
Well, you wouldn't accidentally hit them unless you
Same
crit
high.
fail. Unless you crit fail, and then we make it flavorful. But you would be attacking with disadvantage because you can't see.
Why? What does that mean? I'm sorry.
You roll 2d20s and you take the lowest of the two.
That's right. How far away is Douche Canoe?
About 15 feet, 15, 20 feet.
If this was a video game, I would run. Who's closest to me?
Jackie's right next to you.
Okay, enemy. Which enemy is closest to me?
They're all kind of clumped around the same relative area. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, sorry. I made a boo-boo. But yeah, they're all range-wise, they're all basically the same. The closest one to is probably the male hooded guy, but they're all kind of like standing next to each other. But what I forgot to take into account, just Thunderwave doesn't discriminate. Anybody within 15 feet got to take the damage, including the other two.
So both Britt and I, you mean?
No, the two other enemies.
Oh, well, that's helpful to
one
us.
crit succeeded, and the other one failed. What was the damage I said was on a Thunderwave, Matt?
20-1 or something.
6, 4, 8, 3. Yeah, 21. Well, you'll be happy to know that when Honey Badger dropped, so did the male hooded figure.
Okay.
He took 21 points of damage as well, and he was already hit. So
the fatty guy.
No, the archer. Oh, he wasn't already hit. Never mind. Only douche was.
Chick.
The male, the guy.
What? Who shot an arrow at me?
What? The male archer.
Oh, I thought you said the female shot at me.
Did I? I can't remember which one actually shot at you. They're kind of the same in my head. I'm trying to distinguish them between male and female. But yeah, no, never mind. He wasn't hit. The only one I hit so far was douchebag. So none of them are down, but both of them got hit pretty hard with that Thunderwave as well.
Well, he's an idiot.
Or don't care about his people.
Oh, that too. I guess I don't know what to do. I guess I'll try and, run up and hit him with my rapier.
Okay. So you can charge into the darkness and swing. It will be with disadvantage, but go ahead.
First one is a 9. Second one's an 11, so 9, 15.
On one of the hooded ones, that is just enough.
Okay.
That hits.
7.
7 damage?
Yeah.
Shit. All right. Yeah. You can't see how he's doing, but you hear the groan and the labored breathing now.
Can I still do Bardic Inspiration, right? Because that's a bonus move.
That's a bonus action, yeah.
Okay, then I will do that.
Okay. Who are you inspiring?
Ursa.
Ursa? Okay. Because Honey is unconscious. He's the only one that can't hear you. All right. That actually brings it back to Ursa's turn. She's gonna make a swing at the one that disadvantage. At the one that Aishan just hit. Awesome. Disadvantage makes it a crit 1.
Aww.
So that's not gonna work. I rolled a 1 and a 17. Yeah, even with inspiration, no, it's not worth it. So yeah, Ursa swings and misses. Sorry. Back to them. He is going to. Did I give him Dispel Magic? I did not. However. Yeah. Douchebag is going to look at Ursa and fire an Eldritch Blast.
No! Fucker.
That's a 19.
How can he see her?
It's disadvantage, which means I got to roll it again. Never mind. Still good. It's 18.
Did you say, oh, good?
It's still good. It's 18. Eldritch Blast, the 8. Oh, and I rolled an 8. Cool. So Ursa takes a bunch of damage and
How is
drops to
that
the
cool?
ground. Ursa is on the ground as well.
Instinctively, my hand reaches out towards her.
She
My
falls unconscious, and one of her arms like just swings like aimlessly, and as she lands to the ground, that her hand lands atop one of Honey's hands.
Yes.
Aw.
Jackie, it's your turn,
Okay.
and I need Honey to do the death saving throw at the same time.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1.
You got this, guys.
Let's see. 5? Okay, that's a fail.
Shit.
It's all right. You're still kicking.
I'm going to cast Firebolt
Okay.
at Douche Canoe.
Okay.
That is an 8 plus 6. 14.
14.
Yes.
That is not going. Actually, I didn't say he cast Mage Armor, did I?
No.
Nope.
Cool. That hits.
Nice.
Yes.
So that is 1d10. So where is my d10? Why can I never find the d10? I found it. No, that's a d12.
It looks like it's
I
spinning.
found it.
There you
I
go.
found it.
Okay, guys, come on.
Watch, she rolls an 11.
No, well,
Just got what you said.
that's a 10.
10. So you rolled a 0 on a d10?
Yeah.
Nice. And it's just straight up 10 damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That is good. Fire shoots through the darkness, crashes into his chest, and just spreads all over. He screams and looks extremely pissed and just stares kind of in the direction where the fire came from, but can't see through the darkness exactly where you are, but he's trying to give you the stink eye. Aisling, back to you.
So is it still dark?
It is.
Yeah.
Until she dispels it.
Right. Well, sorry, honey.
Oh. Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine. I'm going to try and take down Mr. Douche Canoe since he's pissing me off. And I'm assuming I'm still right next to him.
You are, yeah.
Okay. Ah, fuck. It's an 11.
11? Yeah, that's not going to hit. You miss. Ursa, gotta give a death saving throw. Oops, that's not gonna do it. Okay, that's a roll. She may only have 2 more fails left.
Ursa.
Brings us back to their turn. All right, so one would be arrow. Well, actually, no. They have a halfling right in front of them. He's going to try and swing at you, Aisling, with his long sword. Oh, no, short sword, sorry.
How rude.
It's disadvantage because of the darkness, which turns it from a 12 to a 4. So
Wasn't it?
that's swing and a miss.
So
Douchebag. Douchebag is going to do something a little. He yells basically at everybody, like, "Who the fuck are you people?" And he's livid right now. He looks like he's about to cast something like towards where Jackie came from, but as he steps forward, he kind of like hits Ursa, who's at his feet, and then he looks down. Then he looks back towards where he thinks the fire came from with a grin. and puts his hand pointing directly down at Ursa and casts Ray of Frost.
No.
Oh. No.
What did he cast?
Ray of Frost he's casting.
No.
Now
That's a Gatorade flavor.
it's disadvantage because of the darkness, but because she's prone, it's advantage. If it was no darkness, I would say it was just an automatic hit, but I'm going to make him roll it anyway. That's a natural 19.
Fucking
So,
fucker.
Oh my god.
Ursa takes, doesn't matter how much damage it is. Bam. That's another death fail for Ursa. Baby, not the baby. Honey Badger and Jackie, your turn.
Okay. I am going to firebolt again at douche canoe.
And
So that is 9 plus 6.
15.
Yes.
That will hit.
Okay.
Depending on the damage, this could be really important.
Kill him.
I'm gonna certainly try.
Down with the douche canoe.
That's another 10. I'm not even shitting you.
Yay.
Whoop,
Okay.
whoop. Kick his ass, Jackie.
All right. So again, the fire bursts into his body, and you can see his shirtless form that was all like tattoos is beginning.
What a fucking douchebag.
Is beginning to like crust and melt, and like you can see like burns showing up all over his body. He again, the grin on his face is completely wiped off from this, and yeah, he's still there though. Which brings us to Badger. Need you a death saving throw. Please don't roll a 1.
I rolled a 13. But Britt, don't you get to add shit to it or no? Is it just like
Firebolt? No.
Okay.
Not on firebolt, no, unfortunately.
So that's a pass if you roll a 13, honey.
Yeah.
Aisling?
Yeah.
Your turn.
All right. So he's still standing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try and finish him off because his magic and attitude make me angry. 16. No, 17. 17.
17 will hit. She can do it.
Oh,
Can
God.
she do
One.
it? 1?
I rolled a 1.
Oh.
Oh,
You think you can see him, and you basically charge at him with a rapier, going right for the neck like your normal coup de grace is. He turns just in the nick of time for it to just go through like the upper part of his shoulder and right through, like in the front, out the back. So it basically impales his like upper right side. However, it's not enough to kill him, but he is looking really bad.
Well, good.
Brings us back to Ursa, who got to do a death saving throw.
come on, Ursa, come on, come on.
That's an 18.
Yay.
She passes. So she got 2 fails and 1 success.
Oh, come on, come on, come on, Ursa, come on. I know you're not here right now, Shan, but I'm rooting for you.
Shan, I'm sorry. So the hooded guy looks at the douchebag and is like, we have to get the fuck out of here, and just telling him to retreat, telling him to leave. And douche is like barely like standing, but really angry. He's like, fine.
No, stay and fight, you pussies.
You're still unconscious.
Thank
Not-
you.
So he says fine, and he looks so pissed off. He's about to turn to walk away, but before he does, once again he looks down at Ursa and looks back at everyone else.
Oh,
Puts his hand down. Another ray of frost.
No!
You wouldn't.
Oh fuck. So a blast of cold comes from his hand towards the unconscious Urza, spreads all over her body.
No.
And Honey, even though you're unconscious, you can feel in your unconscious the warmth just leaving her body.
No.
And with a grin and coughing up kind of blood, and the help of his a friend there with his arm around his shoulder, they make their way for the back and try and disappear by the other side of the alley. That brings it to Jackie's turn. And Honey Badger, you gotta give me your death saving throw, bud.
An 8.
That's a fail.
So
Jackie, you see them because you can see through your darkness that they are like slowly-ish sprinting away but the other side of the alley to try and escape.
Don't let them go.
Honey Badger is literally one away from death, as far as I know. And it's up to you what you want to do. Jackie?
He's running.
I know he's running.
As the DM and being kind of somewhat trying to make amends for what I just did, I will remind you that as a free action, you can drop the darkness.
Yeah. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
But I'm also going to burn a spell slot, and I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness on this motherfucker.
Okay.
Is that allowed?
It is allowed.
It's so sad.
He's not moving far enough to get out of your range, so you definitely got him in range.
Yeah. Um, 4 plus 6. 10.
10 does not hit. So the spell misses. Again, you're probably so distraught of what you just watched him do because you're the only one that actually saw it happen. And yeah, the spell does not connect with him. Aisling, back to you. The darkness is now gone. You have a unconscious Honey Badger and a dead Ursa on the ground.
Dead?
Fuck, man. I guess Aisling is gonna see there are 2 prone forms on the ground, so she's gonna rush over, and she's gonna realize. I'm assuming Ursa is dead.
You can. It wouldn't take you very long to discern that Ursa is dead, and Honey Badger is dying.
So she's very upset about Ursa being dead, but she's gonna put her grief to the side for a second and cast Healing Bird on Honey.
Okay. So go ahead.
I don't have to roll anything for that, right?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I think it's D4 plus your ability modifier.
Okay.
I'll double check it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what healing word is. It doesn't heal much, but where it's ranged, it's really powerful, and it's only a bonus action too, so you can still attack if you were in a combat.
Okay.
So, how much did you heal? D4?
How much did I heal before?
No, D4.
Oh, 3.
3. Let me see. Plus your spellcasting modifier. So charisma for you.
Mm-hmm.
So
6.
3 plus 6. So you get 6 hit points there, Honey, as you as Aisling whispers sweet nothing in your ear. It reinvigorates you, and you open your eyes, and you find you can look over and see like the dead hand of Ursa atop yours.
Dead? Is she really dead?
Best you can tell.
Is my baby dead inside of her womb?
God.
Wow.
No, she can't be dead. Where did he go? I'm going to chase him with my fast feet.
Wow.
By this time, he's left the alley and is probably trying to mingle with some of the people that are where there is a crowd gathering. You can try and look, but you have to get up and boot it.
Can I follow his blood trail?
Tell you what, I'll give you an investigation check.
Uh, 19.
19. Okay, that is impressive. You do see again blood and just like burnt flesh dripping along, going to the back of the alley. It does proceed out of the alley, probably been another 15 or 20 feet, but then there is no more trail to follow. So you can discern he probably had healing magic or potion or something, but he basically, there's no more trail to follow after you get about 20, 25 feet away from the...
Damn it, douchebag!
What a coward.
This is depressing.
Yeah, I'm very upset.
And with that, I say we'll call it a week.
Fuck, it's 9:30 already.
So, what a great way to end the session. Sorry. Shan, I'm sorry.
It's so sad.
No! On a day that started with much life.
If only you could have got that get in her pants earlier on. That was your last chance.
Don't tempt me, God.
All right, so before anybody gets any ideas, we're going to call it a night.
Yeah.
And once again, we'll be back next week to see the aftermath of this and possibly go to the Iron Island. Or not. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're gone.
Bye.
See you guys.